Ready? Yeah, hello. Yeah, my name is Alec Burnett. Just for my assignment here at Alliant, I'm just going to be talking to the two folks right here. And I already went over just in the informed consent. I am not a therapist. This is just an assignment for the community practice class. So, yeah.
My name is Kendra Wilkins. I'll be here answering questions.
And I am Caden's mom, Granisha. Gonna be answering some questions as well.
Thank you guys. So, yeah, just like want to start off with just brief, just icebreaker kind of things. Just one thing. What's one thing that's fun about yourself? Or is that too broad?
One thing that's
Or
fun
interesting.
about me is everything.
Everything's fun about you. Okay, good answer. Good answer.
One thing fun about me is probably that I know that I'm not like too boring, but I'm not too hyper at the same time.
Okay, have some fun things you like to do, but not over the top. So you're probably fun to hang out with. Not too much to be around. Let's see. Okay, this one. Okay, if your family had a theme song, what would it be?
I say it'd be the theme song of Raven Song.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that anime?
No, it's you know who Raven Simone is?
Oh, Raven Simone. Oh, Raven Simone. Oh, that's a Raven? Okay.
Yeah, it's not That's So Raven, but it's her as an adult with her own kids.
Oh, I'll have to listen to
It's
that.
called Raven's Home.
I
Or
like
Raven's
it.
House?
Raven Song.
Raven's Home.
Raven's Home. Okay, I'll have to
Yeah.
give it a list then. Cool. And then, yeah, just next question I'm going to ask, just a little bit about roles in the family and dynamics and whatnot. So the first one, who makes the rules in the family?
Dad.
Dad.
Mhm.
Okay. And it's tough to, but how? Okay, so if he makes the rules, how does he decide on new rules? Does he talk to you guys? Just kind of say this is the way it is. Like
This is the way it is.
this is the way it is. Okay.
Most of the time, the rules come when things happen. Like, there's unspoken rules that the kids, they're not bad, so we don't really have rules until something comes up.
I see. Okay.
And then that's usually the one who makes that rule and I like follow through with the rule.
Yeah, make sure.
Horrible disciplinary.
What's this one? So yeah, it's yeah, Tamari. Tamari's more the display. Ask two. What are who does like the household chores in the family, and what do you do? Like what chores do you take care of, Aiden?
I do the dishes and
Nice.
the laundry
And trash.
and the trash.
Oh, you got the that's the hard stuff. Dishes? I don't do dishes.
None of us do.
None of us do, but you do it.
I only like to do it at someone else's house, but I don't like to do that at my house.
Okay, that's how I am too.
Yeah, I am too. Like, we try to, like, when we come to somebody else's house, we leave it the way it was when we got there. Like, our dishes
that.
weren't there
Yeah,
when we got there, so we take care of our dishes.
it'll look like nobody was there. Just
Mhm.
leave it the way you found it, like that. Usually what we do when I go to different places too.
Not the case now.
Not the case at home. Hey, yeah. It's tough. Yeah, for some reason in our mind, because I'm like the same way. When I go to my girlfriend's house, it was like, oh, I like doing dishes there, but at home it's like terrible. It's like active service.
Yeah,
I think part of it too. It feels good to do that, where at home it's just like what I have to do. Okay. So if you could switch roles with someone in your family for a day, who would it be and why?
If I would have to, I'd probably choose my dad. I know, I'd choose my brother because he doesn't do anything. He just sleeps. He just plays games.
You just sleeps and plays games? How old's your brother?
he's 8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
I was gonna say him too,
Okay.
just because that's all he does. He plays video games and chills in his room all day.
Okay. Yeah, and then do you feel like you have to take care of him a lot, Caden, like being the older brother, or how's that?
I mean, like, not really. Like when we were both younger, I really didn't like taking care of him because he'd always like cry and do too much.
Yeah.
But now he just plays the game. He'll ask me to play it sometimes with him. And it's sorry. So
Yeah. Nice, that's a good way to connect with video games. Back in the day. I'm not loving some of these questions I have, but hey, if your family were a team, what would each person's role be? So like captain, like there's what like just like just
Let's
any
go
role.
soccer. You know
Yeah.
soccer.
You know soccer, okay. So just in any kind of role, and what's your kind of role in the family? How do you see yourself?
Dad would be a goalkeeper. He
Goalkeeper.
keeps the family safe, tries to make sure we don't lose. Mom would be the center back. She also keeps the family safe, helps dad when he needs it.
Plays defense, is that center back? Okay.
Amari would be the center mid, helping with whatever he can. I would be like a center attacking mid, trying to help with whatever I can and trying to like push forward and do stuff for like help.
Okay, yeah, and does midfield, they're going over the whole,
Yeah,
Forward too, yeah, like,
almost everything.
almost everything, okay, so you see yourself over there.
I think that describes it pretty good.
Um,
I know nothing about.
You know nothing about soccer, but you see yourself, yeah, being as the goalkeeper, like
that would
taking
take
care of things
That-
and
That is.
playing defense and supporting him, maybe,
Yeah.
in rules or, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that's what
I was gonna say, I'd be a cheerleader.
I know, that's what some of the, yeah, I was like captain or cheerleader, okay, you like being the cheer, but yeah, and then you have a say in the role of too, so I don't really, yeah, the cheerleader.
I like how he described it,
Yeah, I like the soccer, I like the
but I
soccer.
wanna be a cheerleader too.
I like that too. He's a cheerleader, yeah, you need somebody to support you and things.
Mhm.
That's what
Support him.
as.
Oh, yeah, that would be our dog. He's the cheerleader.
The dog's a cheerleader, okay, got it. Houdini, that's right. Okay, yeah, just gonna talk about too, a little bit about like, family celebrations and traditions. What's your favorite family tradition? Or just like holiday celebration?
Probably like Christmas or something, because everything else we don't really do too much for, except to go to someone else's house. Christmas is probably like one of the only things where we actually do it at our house.
Okay,
And even though we'll still go to other people's house afterwards, but it just seems more relaxing because you don't have to like do everything except for open gifts and just pretend like you didn't know what it was. And get excited for it.
even though you had your list already written out. Yeah, and it can be, yeah, a little stressful, like during the holidays, having to go to different places. Yeah, that comes a lot. So it's nice to be in your home, just be around the family. Or what do you think?
Mine, it would be Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Okay,
Christmas Eve, we always spend at my grandma Howard's house. That evening, we get together and have Christmas there, and then, like you said, we're at home on Christmas Day, and it's better to be relaxed as long as possible, and then go to others' house.
Sure, yeah, I like that, yeah. So on Christmas, you guys have something and then you go from there to different
Yeah.
places? Okay, yeah, start low stress,
Yeah,
build up.
and then because my grandma, she stays home alone, I want to spend as much time with her as possible. That's why we do Christmas Eve at her house. So we're not like, okay, we gotta leave and go to so-and-so's house. So we do that whole day at her house.
Okay. Hey, if you guys could take any trip in the, anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Spain.
Spain, okay. You wanna go to Spain?
No. Japan.
Japan, okay. Yeah, what enticed you about Spain?
I want to go to Barcelona, probably watch a game.
Okay, yeah, because you like soccer, there we go.
Yeah.
I am addicted to anime.
You like anime, okay.
And like, I just like the culture of Japan, and Tokyo is my dream destination.
Yeah, connection to anime, and like just Japan as a whole has, or I guess Tokyo's a big city, but I'd probably want to go more for like the, you know, the onsens, the relaxing kind of, and I like, you know,
Yeah,
good fish.
there's a shrine, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a shrine that I wanna go see.
Okay.
If I were to like have to choose Japan, I would like to go there too, because I like anime, I like cars, and you can do a lot of stuff with that, Japan. and the, like, what's this called, like where you eat outside and stuff.
Oh, the street vendor.
The lecture, yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to see, fresh like that.
And I like the fact that they are one of the most cleanest cities in the world.
That too.
So like they have no trash cans outside. And like.
I'm like here.
you'll
Everybody just
see-
throws trash on the ground.
Yeah, you see everybody, if they have garbage, they're holding it until they get somewhere where there's garbage.
What's something like fun or like out of the ordinary, silly that your family does that you think like other families don't? Anything like, unique? That's a tough one. I don't know. You could skip. We could pass.
I know, like, our entire family is into anime. I don't know anybody whose mom, dad, and siblings
Right, even older.
all do anime at
So, like-
the same time.
Are you like grandparents anime too? Like, anime?
No,
Okay, but just like all
my
of your
grandma
similar
loves
age.
westerns,
Like Western. Okay, because I was gonna say.
but
Well, like
like,
the older generation, yeah, would be Western.
my sister
All-time
and
movies.
all three of my nephews, all four of my nephews, they all like anime too.
Are you good kind of?
Yeah, and just next, just want to talk about like how you guys connect as a family, just seeing like strengths basically in your family members. But I'll start with you, Keaton. What is something that you appreciate about each person in the family, or what they bring?
I would appreciate from my dad that he can be tough and look out for us no matter what's going on. From my mom, the same thing. And she's always someone to talk to, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
My brother, he's just there to keep me happy.
Yeah. He's entertaining the younger
Yeah.
brother, yeah.
And myself is just myself.
Yeah.
And then Houdini is just a little slow, so.
It's just a little dog.
He means mentally. Houdini's not the brightest.
He hit his head a lot and still does.
He has a habit of, looking behind him as he walks, so he runs into a lot of stuff.
Houdini?
Yeah,
He's
he runs into doors, walls.
thinks somebody's behind him.
No, he wants to make sure you're following,
Oh,
and he just,
sorry.
if he's not in front of you, looking at you while he walks, he's right under your feet. And you turn around, you're like, where's Houdini? And step on him.
Little dogs, they get right under your feet somehow.
I have no clue why. Let's see, I appreciate the fact that Tamari he's our rock. He makes sure that we're all good, he makes sure that we're well taken care of before anything else, he'll put us before him. I like that. Caden, he does his best at everything he does, and he doesn't give up. He keeps trying,
Yeah.
keeps trying until he accomplishes something, and he always puts his best foot forward. He's polite, he's got great manners. He's very caring. You would think he's a typical 13-year-old teenager who's got an attitude problem or talks back. He's nothing like a typical teenager. He's like he said, he's just him. He's mellow.
Yeah.
He is me when it's me and him. He's me, and it's annoying, but I love it.
Yeah, more
because-
extrovert. That's great. You
Yeah.
feel comfortable around each other.
Yeah, for the two of us together, it's that for like the first 2 years of his life, it was just me and him. And that dynamic that we had has stuck, and I love that. For Amari, I love the fact that he wants to make sure that everybody's happy before he makes a decision about something. Even though we tell him, is this gonna make you happy? Are you okay? And his answer is, if it makes you happy. Like, he's a people pleaser, which I want him to work on. But he'll have you laughing, keeps the conversation going, and he's fun.
Yeah, maybe he kind of sees himself as I'll do whatever because he can blend into many different environments and have
Yes.
fun. So maybe it's more like, okay, I can have fun doing anything.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Out of three cousins, he's the oldest. They're all 8 years old. And he's the oldest, by 3 months for one of them, 6 months for the other. And he's the one who's like, what do you guys want to do? Exactly how you just said.
Yeah.
And he's a go with the flow until he's like, I think that's a little dangerous. And then he'll watch them. But he's a go with the flow kind of kid. And I love that.
Yeah, you guys.
Go with the
They
flow
work-
that knows his limits.
Seems like both work together too with older and younger brother. Just
Mhm.
one calm and one maybe more adventurous and just can be life of the party.
Yeah, I do
You-
love the fact that they look out for each other. If one hears the other one upset or crying, before I can say anything, they'll go check on each other. And I have always wanted them to have that type of relationship, even if they argue and don't get along because they're brothers.
Yeah.
But as long as they look out for each other, that's all I ask. And they do that without me having to ask.
Next one. Yeah, just describe your family in 3 words. What would they be? Like any adjectives that come up.
Dad,
No, the whole family.
yeah, really cool level.
Yeah, I like one by one.
Okay,
Let's do that. Let's do
okay.
that. Even though we did talk about a little bit about our roles, we could just, or yeah, however you guys want to do it.
Strong mindset, physically and mentally. Caring. Yeah, great. Long. Brave. Emotional. Loving. Amari. Emotional, loving, annoying.
Younger brother, that's you got as an older brother. There's a
If you don't.
I don't
put
know
that in
that-
there.
yeah, you gotta put it in
Are
there.
you really?
yeah. Sorry to interrupt.
How about you?
Emotional, strong. Emotional.
I like so you it's good. You could tell so you took the strongest from Tamari and then also you got the emotional.
Savage.
So that makes sense. But I like how you shared some of those same characteristics.
I would say Tamari, strong, supportive, and caring. Me, emotional, crazy, and goofy. Kaden, intelligent, strong, and kind. And Amari, I would say cool, chill, and emotional. I changed that emotional to dramatic.
Dramatic, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
like
tell him
we're
he's
getting on
dramatic
the
all the time.
yeah.
Altogether,
Or-
I would say we are a strong, supportive, and loving family.
Great, yeah, tight knit. You guys really support each other well. Like complement each other well. That's good. Getting towards the end of us talking here. Just gonna ask, kind of, what's one thing you guys are looking forward to doing as a family the next couple months? Any big events coming up, or it could be individually too.
We might. I don't know if we're still going to Japan.
Not this year.
I'm looking
Okay,
forward to that.
Yeah, you guys just talk about it. That'd be fun.
I feel like anything that we would do all together, I'd love to do, so.
Great. Yeah, and it's tough to your school right now. A lot of times, I just remember for me personally, just like the time, like having dinner together, doing little things just as much as you do the trips, because it's just
Yeah.
that little time you gotta appreciate.
And we just started, we had our first Sunday dinner, with their dad before he went to the Philippines.
Mm.
And he wants to start doing that every week. So we're gonna start doing that.
Good little tradition.
But
It's fun.
a surprise for them, after school, him and Amari's birthdays are in June, along with their cousin, she's also in June. We are planning a trip for them.
Oh, fun.
Will not tell them where they're going.
Okay, oh, here we go.
But it'll be their summer break and it's also a celebration for Caden and his cousin. They are being promoted from the 8th grade to the 9th grade, so they'll be going to high school.
Oh, go nice. Just kind of last question, just, any other things you guys want to share about each other before we're done here? About your time talking about this?
That's why we both go.
Yeah, I know, we're kind of reaching the end, so that's kind of just like a, hey, if you guys want to say anything, but,
That's how much
Yeah.
we're like, we're both over here.
I know for me, I really appreciate you guys meeting up to do this, learn a little bit more about you, and, yeah, seeing your guys' family dynamics, and, yeah, I really enjoyed this. Chatting a little bit, and, yeah, so that's gonna conclude our time here. I'm gonna turn off the recorder, it'll be good. See,